Hey, what is up guys, this is Norman3000. Today, let's talk about solar energy. For today, this is going to be a 1-month review of our solar system. Solar energy system, I'm not sure. I plan to do more than one video of this as I plan to cover long-term use of our solar system. So right off the bat, a quick overview. Our solar system is a hybrid setup with a 6 kW dye hybrid inverter, 330 AH Ginza LiFePo4 battery, and 12 pieces of 610 Trina solar panels. The grand total is about 300k. Overall, after a month, I feel that this has been worth it, but this is just 1 month. If you want to learn more, stick around. First, let me give you a background as to why I got solar. We recently had a new house made in the province of Isabela. Isabela tends to have frequent blackouts and I wanted to have a peace of mind for uninterrupted power. For the month of February 2026 alone, there have been 4 times where there were no electricity, and one of those is from 6 AM to 6 PM. As a millennial, I can probably live for a few days without internet, but definitely not without electricity. I wanted to get solar not primarily for cheaper electricity, but for a consistent one. So, what did we have installed? What we chose was a hybrid setup. This is where you are connected to the grid, but you also have a battery to give you power through the night or when there are no more sunlight. This is a very simple explanation of a hybrid setup, and there are more nuance to it. This is not a video about nuance. To have our solar system installed, there are generally 3 ways to go about this. The first one is full DIY. You get the materials and you install it yourself. The second one is you get the materials yourself and then get an installer. And the third one is get a contractor. He takes care of the materials and installers. The third one is the most expensive, but this is what we went with. Back in August 2025, I wrote a looking for post on a Solar Philippines group. I got tons of replies. I eventually chose Cagayan Solarista as they offered our setup for only 295,000 pesos all in. So what we have installed, as mentioned earlier, is a hybrid setup. It has a 6 kW dye hybrid inverter, 330 LiFePo4 Ginza battery, and 12 pieces of 610 watts Trina solar panels. This was the cheapest in the market, and this is before every solar component got more expensive. As of now, March 2026, this same system now costs 340,000 pesos, as you can see here on the flyer. So back in August 2025, Cagayan Solarista showed up the next day for an ocular and confirmed our roof would be able to support solar panels. The down payment was 70%, so I needed to save up. I gave the down payment last December 2022 and we had a contract signing. The materials arrived at our home at about January 7, 2026, and the system was ultimately installed in January 8. If you are wondering why the down payment is too big, this is due to the prices of the materials. Contractors will use the down payment to buy materials. This is where you need to be extra careful. Do not place any down payment before meeting your contractor. From my chat history, there have been sellers and contractors with deactivated Facebook accounts. Are they scammers? Maybe, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is make sure you can trust your contractor before leaving them with your down payment. So after the system was installed, we did not fully move here until January 31, 2026. So from that period, we have no data for that. Also, our new house is a bit unorthodox. The solar system setup came first before any appliances. Back in January 2026, when it was installed, only a handful of appliances are here. A TV, 2 aircons, a ref, a refrigerator, a heater, microwave, 2 laptops, an exhaust fan, and a water pump. After moving here in January 31, 2026, we started adding more appliances. 4 monitors, 2 sound bars, an induction stove, a 75-inch TV, a PS5, a Switch 2, and Mi Box S 2nd generation. So after a month of observation, this is a snippet of our consumption. Essentially, we produced 388.6 kilowatt hours and consumed about 370.2 kilowatt hours for the month of February. We also had to pay something to our grid, and it was 320 pesos. So don't get me wrong, 320 pesos for 1 month on 24/7 aircon, 16 hours of TV, 10 hours of 4 monitors per day, using the water heater at least 2 times a day. That is a lot for 320, but personally, I still thought that this was too big. I was expecting about 200 pesos. So from the observation and the graph we have here, it seems that the stray consumption of about 0.3, 0.7 is due to the grid's instability, as it was constantly connecting and disconnecting with the grid. After February 7, the grid became more stable and it rarely went over 1 kilowatt hour per day. So for February 7, there was a maintenance at that day, and this may be the reason why the grid is more stable now. As of now, we are on the process of applying for net metering, so stay tuned for this one as well. As of March 1, 2026, there have been 4 blackouts since January 31, and 1 of them is planned, the one in February 7, and 3 were not. This is the exact situation I got the solar for, uninterrupted power. So, was it worth it? At this point in time, this is an unanswerable question, as it is simply too soon. What I can say is that I have liked how I didn't seem to notice that there were blackouts. And that's it for now. Again, this is a 1-month review of our solar setup. What will happen after a year? After 1 year? After net metering? When will be the projected ROI? More videos about this will come later, so subscribe so you don't miss out. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Consider like, sharing, and subscribing if you found this useful. This has been Norman 3000. See you soon, and enjoy the sun.